What's going on, man? Another day, which means I have more free picks for you. In today's video, I have 3 free NBA picks and 3 free MLB picks, so 6 free picks total. We've been doing good all year long on our free picks. We've been profitable throughout the entire year so far, so hopefully we can keep it going in today's video. All I ask before we jump straight into it is number 1, go down, hit the subscribe button, and while you're down there, let's get this video to 50 likes. If we can do that, it'd really help me out, and I really appreciate it. But now that that's out of the way, we can jump straight into the video. And the first thing that we have to talk about is the free Discord that you see on the screen, because we have been absolutely eating over these past 2 days. As you can see, yesterday, we went up plus 5.52 units, 5-2 overall, and the day before that, we went up plus 5.46 units, so up over 10 units in the past 2 days alone. And this Discord, like I said, is completely free to join. All you have to do is go click the link down below, hit join, and that's it. You're in, and you're going to get my AI picks every single day in this channel right here, just how you see it. It's going to tell you how many units to put on each play. 2 units, 3 units, 4 units, 5 units. We hit a big 4-unit play the other day. You can see on the Thunder minus 10.5. They absolutely crushed the Nuggets. So you're going to want to get in here. I mean, you can see right here all the wins that people in the Discord are having. Wins on wins on wins. I could scroll on forever and ever. All you have to do to join is go down, click the link, first link down below in the description, and the link down in the pinned comment. Hit join, and that's literally it. I mean, you can see right here, all the bets that have been tracked since the beginning of 2025 are right here. We're winning at a 55.76% rate right now, which is obviously, if you know anything about sports betting, that is really, really high. Most professional sports bettors want to win around 52 to 53% of their bets. So to be able to win at almost 56% is insane. We're up over 200 units on the year, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So get in here. It's better than any premium that you're going to find anywhere else that you got to pay for. Get in this free Discord. You're going to get so much value. And now we can get into the free picks. And we're going to start off over in the NBA, and we're going to be putting this pick in on an app called Sleeper. And if you haven't heard of it, you need to, because they offer some of the best promos that I have ever seen. If you go sign up to Sleeper right now, and you use my code FBL, just like this, literally just FBL, you're going to get a free $55 when you sign up, when you play just 5, and you're going to get a free play tonight in the games where Jimmy Butler just has to score 1 single point and it wins. These promos are insane. This is why I love Sleeper. They always have great promos every single year. They usually come out with different promos on a monthly basis to try to get people to come into their app, and they're really, really good. That's how you make the most money sports betting. You take advantage of promos. So go get on Sleeper, get your free 55, get your free square where Jimmy Butler just has to score 1 single point. All you got to do to get it is use my code FBL when you sign up. If you don't want to go download the app from the App Store, you can also just go click the link down below. You'll see it. Click the Sleeper link, sign up, and you'll get these promos as well. So go get them. I promise you it's worth it. And then the last reason why I like Sleeper is because right here, what I'm going to show you is the first pick of the video is Brandin Podziemski to go over his PRA line, which is usually 21.5. But Sleeper offers something called alt lines, so I put him down to just 20 plus PRA to be on the safer side of things. Most apps do not allow you to change the lines however you want, but Sleeper does, and that's another reason why I like them. So if someone's point line is too high and you want to take it down a little bit to be safe, you can do that on Sleeper, and that's the last reason why I like this app so much. So Brandin Pods, I like his PRA at 21.5, but I took it down to 20 plus just to be safe because I'm on Sleeper. But we're going to talk about it at the 21.5 mark, and I'm going to show you why I like it so much. Now, as you can see right here, I have it on under, so let's move it to over real quick. In his last 5, he is under this mark every single time except once. But there's a big reason why I like this pick. The reason is Steph Curry, as you can see right here, is not going to be playing. The Warriors rolled him out, as you can see right here. And in 2024, when Steph Curry does not play, Brandin is an absolute beast, going over in 9 of 11 games, averaging 25 PRA a game in these 11, which is obviously well above this mark, and that's exactly why I like this pick so much. Without Curry, Brandin does his thing. We took this in the last Warriors game where Curry didn't play, and as you can see, he went over this mark with 23. I think he's going to do it again, especially since both times that he's played the Timberwolves without Curry, he has gone over both times. So head-to-head without Curry looks good, and on the season without Curry looks good, and that's why I like this as my first pick. So there's my first pick. It's in the NBA. Now we can move over to the MLB, and we're going to be taking that guy, Shohei Ohtani, to go over his bases at this line of 1.5. He is over this mark in 5 of his last 5, 8 of his last 10, and he's averaging over 3 bases per game in this stretch. And then in his last 20, he is over at a 60% rate, still averaging well over this 1.5 mark, averaging 2.8 bases per game in this stretch, which is obviously exactly what you want to see. So the hit rate is really good. But then to top that off, he's going to be facing Corbin Burnes in this game, who, as we all know, is a little bit washed. His ERA is over 3.5, which isn't the greatest. He's 1-1 on the year, which also isn't the greatest. And then most importantly, Shohei has had 6 at-bats against Corbin in his career, and he has 3 hits in those at-bats, hitting .500 overall. So he's had success in the past against Corbin Burnes. Corbin Burnes is a little bit washed as well. So I'm taking this line all day long. Shohei to go over 1.5 total bases, an absolute steal of a line here in my opinion. Now, that's my second pick. We can now move on to my third pick of the video, and we can go back over to the NBA, and we're going to be taking that guy, Derrick White, once again to go over his points plus assist line at this line of 20.5. As you can see, he's over this mark in 4 of his last 5, 9 of his last 10, and then 15 of his last 20. But what's even crazier about this is he is projected 38 minutes in this game. So if we put him between 35 and 41 minutes, he is over this mark in his last 20 in 17 of 20, averaging over 25 points plus assists a game in this stretch. The Celtics desperately need to win a game here. They're down 2-0, so I guarantee you he's going to see a lot of these minutes, and as long as that's the case, he should go over this line pretty easily, and that's why I like it so much. But then, if you want to add even more to it, head-to-head against the Knicks, he's played them 6 times this season, and this season he has gone over every single time. So it's a great matchup, and his hit rate is really good, and that's why I like this pick. So go lock Derrick White in over 20.5 points plus assists. That's my third pick. Now for my fourth pick, we're moving back over to the MLB, and we're going to be taking Hoo Lee here to go under his bases at 1.5. He's under in 4 of his last 5. He's under in 9 of his last 10, averaging just 1.2 a game. And then in his last 20, he is under this mark in 15 of 20. So the hit rate obviously looks pretty good. And then he's also going to be facing a pretty solid pitcher here. He's going to be facing, he's going to be facing Joe Ryan. And Joe Ryan, his ERA on the season is under 3, so pretty solid. So as long as Joe Ryan comes out and pitches at least decent, I don't think that we're going to see him go over this mark. That's why I'm taking the under. His hit rate is really good here. As you can see, the matchup is pretty good as well, especially considering his ERA is a little bit better at home. It's 2.65. So I think Joe Ryan has the advantage here against Jung Hoo Lee, and as long as nothing out of the ordinary happens, I think he's going to go under this mark. So go lock it in, under 1.5 bases here, and that's going to be my fourth pick of the video. Now we can move on to the fifth pick, which is back over in the NBA. And real quick, before I give you that pick, I do want to remind you once again to go get the Sleeper app in the App Store. Take advantage of these promos. All you have to do to get them is use my code FBL. They're going to give you a completely free $55 when you sign up, and they're going to give you a free square where Jimmy Butler just has to score 1 single point. And then, like I said earlier on in the video, they also offer alt lines like we were able to take with Brandin Pods here. So go get the app. It's one of the best apps you can get right now. They offer the best promo that I've seen in a very long time. So go take advantage of it. And now for my last NBA pick of the video and my fifth pick overall, We're going to be taking Jrue Holiday to go over 13.5 points plus assists for a few reasons. In his last 5, he's over in 4 of 5, averaging 14.2 a game. Last 10, he's averaging over 16 a game, going over in 8 out of 10. And then in his last 20, he is over this mark in 13 of 20, almost averaging 16 a game. So this 13.5 line is just way too low for me, especially since he's going to be playing the Knicks, just like Derrick White, and he has played them 5 times this year, and in all 5 games, he has gone over this mark, which includes both playoff games. So I'm loving this line right here. It's a great matchup. His hit rate is really good as well. So go lock in Jrue Holiday over 13.5 points plus assist. I absolutely love it. And now I'll give you my last pick of the video, which is going to be over in the MLB with this guy, Victor Scott, to go over his bases at this line of just a half a base. All he needs is 1 base, and he cashes this out for us. So all he needs is a walk or a hit, any type of hit, and he is going to cash this line out for us. So in his last 5, he's over in 5 of 5, averaging 1.4. In his last 10, he's over in 8 of 10, going over 8 games in a row. And he's going to be facing a pitcher that has struggled a lot this year. He has a 2-3 record with a almost 6 ERA on the season. So Trevor Williams hasn't had much success this year, as you can see. And Victor has had a lot of success, especially in these last 8 games. So I'm taking this all day long. Victor Scott to go over his total bases here at this line. Go lock it in, and those are my 6 picks. And until next time, let's all go print some money.